Hey, house guests, welcome to today's Big Brother 26 updates and spoilers. Woo! Our house guest of the day is Kenny D. Kenny, thank you so much. Kenny has been super supportive over the years, and we really appreciate that. So thank you so much as always. And if you guys want to be house guest of the day, like Kenny, check out our Patreon link in the info box below. I hope you're having fun playing with your grandkids, Kenny. I hope you're not getting all caught up in Big Brother. Before we get started, I also want to mention, if you don't have the live feeds yet and you do want to get them, we have an affiliate link in the description for this stream. If you use our link, we do get a little bit of a kickback, which helps us to keep these updates going all season long. So if you go ahead and do that, we really appreciate it. And if not, that's cool too. But yeah, check it out. Link in the description. So when we left off yesterday, they had just had the power veto ceremony, and as we discussed, Lisa used the power of veto on herself, of course. And Angela put Matt up in Lisa's place. So this was somewhat of a blindside. Angela had been playing it up like Tucker was going to be going up as the replacement, and Tucker was also involved in this because he cannot stand Matt. So Tucker was actually one of Matt's suggestions as a possible replacement. And Tucker went along with it because he wanted to be part of this blind side. So there were definitely a few people surprised when it was Matt on the block and not Tucker. But we have Matt versus Kenny versus Chemo. One of these nominees will still be coming off the block. And this is a crazy stat that I didn't even realize was a thing. But apparently this is the first time in BBUS non-celebrity that there have been only men on the block for the first eviction. Isn't that crazy? Because there's definitely been a bunch of times where it's only women. So pretty wild that this is happening this season for the first time. We know that Matt is Angela's number one target, but he seems pretty confident that he's going to be staying either through winning the BBAI arena comp or by getting the votes to stay. I don't think he's going to get those votes, but maybe he'll win the arena comp. We don't know what kind of competition it's going to be. But after the POV ceremony, I touched on this a little bit yesterday. Matt was talking to Lisa, and he let her know, hey, everyone thinks that you're working with Angela. I mean, she was spending a ton of time with her in like the 24 hours leading up to that, because Angela's like obsessed with Lisa now. Lisa is Angela's new best friend. So yeah, Lisa is vehemently denying that she is working with Angela. I mean, she's basically HOH Jr. now, but okay. She says, Angela does want to work with me. She's trying to make that happen, but that is not the case. I am not working with her. So Matt says, I don't know, seems kind of selfish that you use the power veto on yourself, and now I'm up on the block. Did he really call her selfish? Oh my God. I saw the video for that. So yes, he actually did. But oh my God, I can't believe he had the audacity to say that to someone, like to chastise someone for using the veto that she won for using it on herself. That's a lot. So Lisa's like, wait, how could I be working with Angela if she put me up on the block this week? Like, clearly we're not working together. And Matt's like, well, that's all part of it. Like, everybody thinks that you have one of the upgrade powers. So even if you didn't win the veto, you would be able to use the power to save yourself. And then I would go up on the block. Like, it was all a big part of this big plan that you and Angela cooked up. So Lisa is shook hearing all of this. She's like, wait. People think I have the power too? We know she does not. But a lot of people are suspecting that she does. So she's like, I have to damage control a lie now, something that's not even true about me. Welcome to Big Brother. This is the time for that meme. I mean, yeah, there's going to be lies that pop up and you're going to have to like put out the fire. So Lisa's telling Matt, like, do not believe these things that you're hearing. Like, she's trying to find out who is spreading these rumors, and he won't give her names. But she's telling Matt, keep my name out of your mouth. I have been nothing but transparent and real. Don't mess with me this week. Don't mess with me like that. So Lisa wants to shut down the rumors, right? So she goes and she walks over to a group hanging out in the backyard. I don't remember who was all in there. I know Brooklyn was there. I don't know who else. But she's like, all right, I've been hearing some false narratives about myself and I want to shut them down. Right? This needs to stop. So everyone's like, oh, whoa, we were just kidding, because they're assuming she's talking about the rumor that she's not actually a chef. There was a rumor going around that she's like an orthodontist or something. She's got great teeth. And there were some comments. I remember Chelsea saying, like, I don't think she's a chef because her food's not that great. Oh, Tucker has had a lot to say about her being a chef. So yeah, they're like, we were just joking around, like what people's other professions could be, other than what they said. It wasn't meant to be harmful or anything like that. So she's like, no, like my teeth look like this because my mom made me wear my retainers and I had to put braces on them, and I whitened my teeth before I came here because I knew I was going to be on TV, and I drink a lot of tea, which stains your teeth. So she cleared up the rumors about her profession, but she didn't really clear up the rumors about her working with Angela or about her potentially having a secret power. I have to say, her coming in hot like that did not gain her favor with her fellow house guests. People are really not digging Lisa so far in the house. I mean, we already know Tucker is like trash talking her nonstop, but a lot of other people are joining in and not liking Lisa. There's talk about her going up on the block next week. Tucker wants to make her a have-not. So it's like all sorts of things. But anyway, moving on. It was another day with another Angela confrontation. So Angela was talking to Kenny in the kitchen. And as we know, Matt is Angela's target. So Angela tells Kenny, I am relying on you to kick Matt's butt in the BBAI arena competition. So Kenny was like, Matt is my boy. I don't have the desire to do that to him. Kenny, do you even care that you're playing a game for money right now? Like, I thought your wife was like a super fan and he was like doing this for her. I don't think she's going to be happy if he just bows out of this game to save Matt, who he met 5 minutes ago. Yeah, like it's a lot. So Angela starts raising her voice and she's like, are you kidding me? That disappoints me. And Kenny's like, Matt is my number one ally. This is another situation like Angela and Lisa where like Matt is Kenny's number one ally, but is Kenny Matt's number one ally? I don't think so. So Kenny says, my game is over either way. If I leave, if Matt leaves, it's over. I'm sorry, but he's like obsessed with Derek from season 16. Derek would not fold like this at the first sign of adversity. No freaking way. So Angela says, my heart hurts for you. You wanted this so badly. And Kenny's like, whatever. He's calling now. He says, I have a beautiful family at home. I have 2 wonderful kids. And I have loyalty to Matt. So, yeah. Angela says, Matt is not, it's so annoying. Angela says, Matt is not your son. He didn't help you get here. You helped you get here. And now you're throwing it away. Is it spam?
I don't know.
Okay. So Kenny's like, no, I'm not throwing it away. Yeah, you are throwing it away. So he says,
it was Kenny's game. It's over.
Okay. He says, I'm in this position because of you and the decisions that you've made. It is the game, so I'm cool with it. But like, basically subtext, shut your trap. So Angela's like, well, I guess I made the right decision because you just don't want it as bad as I do. All right. So after this, I have to just say, I am so disappointed that Kenny is like ready to throw in the towel already. You know how many people would have loved to be in this game, but instead we have Kenny who is just like ready to go. So after the confrontation, Kenny goes outside to talk to Matt, his number one, Mackenzie, and Lisa. So he's telling them about the argument with Angela, and he's like, you guys, if you feel like it's better for your games to vote me out, then just vote me out. And he was feeling really guilty yesterday because it was his daughter's birthday. He's saying, like, I'm not sure I should have come on this show in the first place. Like, what am I doing here? I really hope that this is just like a momentary blip because he's, upset that he missed his daughter's birthday. But like, how many kids would be like, oh my God, my dad said happy birthday to me, like with all these people on the internet, like on TV, like that's so cool. She's gonna be okay. But everybody got together at one point to sing happy birthday to her. That was nice. We'll see if Kenny snaps out of this, but I don't know. It's not looking great for him. It's too much. So we'll come back to that. All of the nominees are on the campaign trail. Matt and Chemo are both campaigning to stay. Kenny is campaigning to leave. Honestly, looking at the 3 nominees, it seems like a slam dunk for Chemo. If he is up against Kenny, for sure, like 100% staying. I still can't believe that he's telling people to vote him out. Too much. Okay. However, it looks a little bit iffier if it's Chemo versus Matt up on the block. It seems like a no-brainer to me. I mean, if Matt is up there, you got to vote him out unless you're like Mackenzie. But I feel like one of the only people being like really weird about it is Lisa, of course, because when she was talking to Chemo, she told him, if you're up against Kenny, I'm 100% keeping you. But if it's you versus Matt up on the block, I'm not 100% sure what I'm going to do. That's so awkward. Why would you say that? Also, why would Lisa want Matt to stay in the game? That just doesn't make sense to me. As a viewer, I'm not going to lie. I kind of want Matt to stay. I absolutely want Chemo to stay. I want to see Kenny go if he's going to be like this. But to see Matt stay so we can still have that drama with Angela and Matt, I just think that's the most exciting prospect. But that's from a viewer standpoint. As an actual house guest this season, if Matt's up there, you got to vote him out. So it seems like everybody else is pretty much on the same page besides like Mackenzie, Leah. I don't know if anybody outside of that is. But yeah, on the other hand, let's check in with Matt. He has got, again, some audacity campaigning to T-Core when he was trying to get her nominated this week. And I mean, he was really trying to get her nominated as an initial nominee, as a replacement nominee, all the above. So she does finally know about this. I don't know exactly who told her. I think it was Angela, but T-Core now knows that Matt was trying to get her up on the block. And she also knows that other people were aware of this and did not tell her. Uh-oh. So yeah, Matt's campaigning is pretty bad. He told T-Core, if you vote for me to stay, it's going to show Angela that you don't approve of what she did. Of calling me out like that in front of everybody, of blindsiding me with the nomination, all of that. Also, Matt is just, part of his campaigning is just acting like he has the votes to stay and making people feel like if they don't vote for him to stay, they're going to be on the wrong side. Yeah, he also told T-Core, if you do vote to keep me, I can't really offer you anything in return yet because I still have to see who I'm going to end up aligning with first. And then maybe I can offer you something. He's terrible at this game. Like, oh my God. You're asking for votes to stay and you're not willing to give anything in return. And T-Core knows there's a good chance if Matt wins the HOH, she might find herself up on the block next to Angela, next to Joseph. Like, it could be the 3 of them. Maybe Lisa's in there somewhere. I don't know. But she knows it would not be good. So, yeah, Matt, not great. Not great with the campaigning. We have 2 alliances that were solidified last night. We've got the barbershop. They were also calling themselves BS, which I think is honestly a very apt name. So that alliance is 8 people, and it's Matt, Mackenzie, Leah, Brooklyn, Chelsea, Rubina, Cam, and Cedric. And I think it's very fitting that this alliance was solidified in the storage room, of course. So I'm pretty sure this alliance is only really a serious thing for Matt, Mackenzie, and maybe Leah, but probably not. Most of these people are planning on voting Matt out. So this is just like to placate him for now. I don't see them actually sticking with this. But even Mackenzie was feeling regretful after this alliance was formed. She was talking to Matt at one point last night, and she was like, I don't know if I feel great about this. Like, it's too many people. I don't know if this is gonna work. Yeah, it's not a thing. Matt was saying, like, we all got to ride with each other no matter what. If anybody has doubts, go to one other person in the group that's like your person that you check in with. Okay. In other news, we saw T-Core and Cedric agreed that they are rocking with each other. They're going to work together. And there was also talk of putting together an alliance with the four have-nots. So the four have-nots this week were Tucker, Chemo, Quinn, and Cam. They have bonded over their trauma of being the first have-nots of the season. There was some talk about calling their alliance Mr. Anderson. It's supposed to be like a Matrix reference because that room is all Matrixy. That alliance has not been solidified yet. That has not been discussed amongst all four of them. So we'll see if that actually happens. I think that'd be a fun alliance. I think that's a good group, but we'll see if it happens. Speaking of the have-nots, they finally got to eat real food at midnight last night, and it was insane because as they were enjoying their meal, Lisa comes around with her freaking edible glitter and she's trying to sprinkle it into people's dishes without even asking first. And they're like, no. I don't want any of that. What is with the edible glitter? It's too much. It's funny for like a one-time thing, but don't be putting that in people's food all the time. I keep seeing these memes online of like toilets covered in glitter, and they're like, this is what it looks like when Lisa goes to the bathroom. Yeah, I mean, it's got to come back out, right? I don't think you're just absorbing all of that glitter. So that's a lot. But today, not a ton going on so far today. There's been a lot of chit chat, a lot of hanging out outside. One point of interest here this morning, Tucker was telling Angela that he thinks Mackenzie is into him now, like Showmance wise, and not Matt. I did see the two of them talking last night. He was talking a lot about his job at the, working with the, what's it called, protein bar company. And she seemed interested in that. But like, I don't know if they're actually vibing or if it was just like she was talking to him. I don't know. But he seems convinced that Mackenzie is now into him. So just causing more drama between Matt and Tucker. So we've got 2 days left until the eviction. At this point, who knows, right? Because we still got to find out who is going to win this BBAI arena competition, and that will give us a little more info. I think at this point it's looking like Chemo's going to be safe either way. So then it'll come down to either Matt or Kenny leaving this week, but we'll see what happens. So I want to thank all of you guys for being here, and I especially want to thank our super chatters. Excuse me. So Nanita Medrano, thank you so much for the super chat. Ooh, this is her 10th super on a live stream. That's awesome. Thank you so much. Mary Ellen L, thank you so much for the super chat. Shout out to the kitty cat. Sean Davis, thank you so much. Sean says, I'm over Lisa and the glitter. If she put glitter in my food while I was eating, I would be upset. Yeah, I know, me too. I don't want to be eating that. I don't care if it's edible or not. Sean also says there are clips going around with Angela on Dr. Phil, Price is Right, and Let's Make a Deal. I know. I saw some of those today. I also saw apparently Brooklyn was on Dr. Phil. What is going on here? Yeah, it's a lot. I guess Angela really likes being on TV. Books and Quirks, thank you so much for the super chat. We really appreciate it. Oh, Petite Persian Perspective says that glitter would be in the trash can if I were there. Can you imagine? Oh my god. Yeah, it's too much. You think Matt and Angela will be there because production wants good TV? I could see that. I don't think they want to lose either of them anytime soon because this rivalry is just, it's giving, right? It's a good time. So yeah, I want to thank you again all so much for being here. We will be back tomorrow for more. And again, if you want to sign up to get the live feeds, we have a link in the description. So we'll see you soon. And until next time, much love. Bye, everybody.